Students, is my voice is audible? Any one of you please respond. Is my voice is audible? Is it okay? Any one of you? Please unmute your mic and speak. Roll number 212, 18 series. 18 series, roll number 212. Students, any one of you please respond. Is my voice is audible? 18 series, roll number 212. Are you there?
Yes, sir.
Is my voice is audible?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay, good morning all. So before going to start our actual topic, first of all, I would like to say that I'm going to continue the next hour also because yesterday, because of some urgency, medical urgency, I have not available for taking this class. So that's why I have adjusted my class to MPMC, sir. So second hour, I think so. You are having MPMC. So today I am going to take that hour also, so that we shall continue the topics. Where did we left in the last class? I think we have seen two types of modifications of JetBus building algorithm. First one is type 1 modification and second one is type 2 modification. And already I have explained you what about the type modifications. So what are the necessary changes that you are going to make for the existing old JetBus? See, the JetBus building algorithm, the main chief advantage of that particular topic is we are not going to reconstruct the JetBus once if we add any new branch to the existing system. Okay, so if anyone wants to add a new branch in between any two buses of a particular system, you need not again reconstruct or rebuild the JetBus. So old JetBus is already there, and what are the changes that you are going to make is now comes in the picture. So that is the main advantage of this one. So as far as the class is concerned, I am going to consider, I mean, I'm going to take the second hour also. So that's why we need to wait for 5 more minutes for the remaining people to get joined. So once if the class is started, obviously we shall continue the class up to 10:30. So if it is possible, if the topic has been completed, obviously I will leave. Okay, I will instruct you. But up to that, you please stay tuned, right? So meanwhile, I have presented my screen here. You please go through the points about the modifications that you are going to do for obtaining a new JetBus if JetB, that means a branch impedance, additional branch impedance has been connected in between any two buses. Okay, already we have completed the first one and second one. Now we are going to see the third one and fourth one today's class. And we are going to start the problem based on this particular content also. Okay, so meanwhile, you please go through the points that I am showing you on the screen here. See, I'm not going to say anything. Why? Because next hour also I'm going to continue. So that's why I'm going to wait for the remaining people to get joined. Okay. I have not started any class. See, already these contents have been covered in the last class itself. Nothing in this. But why I am showing you these contents means you need to note down all these things. Okay. Then only you will get perfection. So most probably today or tomorrow I shall continue. I shall close this third chapter also, and later on we are going to start the fourth chapter. So just I am waiting for your friends to get joined. So strength is very poor. Okay, so good morning all once again. Already we have started the JetBus building algorithm. The last few, we have discussed about these topics from the past 2-3 classes. Now, as I already told you that this is a very easiest chapter and one of the important chapters. You will have only one theory question in this. Okay, explain explain JetBus building algorithm with the modification, suitable modifications. Okay, so that is the only theory question that definitely you will get. Okay, so later you will also have one more problem. So we shall discuss only one and only one problem in this particular concept. And maybe sometimes, most of the times, you are getting repeatedly, you are getting that problem in the university question papers also. Okay, so you just please go through the topics what we have discussed in the classes. Right. Earlier we have seen type 1 modification, type 2 modification. Now comes to the type 3 modification. Okay, so draw this network. Now here ZB, which is connected in between old bus J and the reference bus R. Okay, now as far as all these values 1 n, just wait a moment. Now you see here, so here 1 n I, J. So I comma J are old buses, R is the reference bus, and K is the new bus that already we have discussed in the previous two modifications, type 1 modification and type 2 modification. Now, if you clearly see this type 3 modification, where ZB is connected in between old bus J, so here J is a old bus and R is the reference bus. R is the reference bus. Now ZB is connected in between these two. Now what is the important point you need to remember here? In this particular case, we are going to connect bus K to the reference. Bus K to the reference. See, we are not going to eliminate. We are not going to eliminate that new bus. Just we are connecting that new bus to the reference bus. How do we connect the new bus to the reference bus? Just by setting Vk is equal to 0. This is the only point you need to remember. Again, all these modifications are interlinked. If you clearly see the type 2 modification, there you are also having Vk. But in this particular type 3 modification, we have set that Vk to 0. Okay, so try to understand. Now, so set Vk is equal to 0. This is type 3 modification. Set Vk is equal to 0. Set Vk is equal to 0 in type 2 modification. So in type 2 modification. Okay. Now, in matrix form, how do we write the number of algebraic equations? So this is also completely obtained from type 2 modification. Now, how do we change the type 2 to type 3 modification? That we are going to see here. Okay. So V2. So Vn. This is Vk, but Vk here is already we have set that Vk to 0. So these are the number of algebraic equations. Okay. just you carefully observe what are the changes that we are going to made here. Okay, so this is JetBus old. This is JetBus old. See, all these equations are already obtained in type 2 modification. I'm not going to specify the new modifications here. Just I am writing the type 2 modification where we have set vk is equal to 0 for getting type 3 modification. That is the only change that we require. So Z J1, Z J2, Z Jn. Okay. Similarly, this is Z1J, Z2J, ZNJ. See, if you want, you can see the type 2 modifications also. Already we have derived the expressions in the type 2 modification. Again, I am going to write down the same. But here, along with the VI, I am also adding one more voltage, that is the kth bus voltage. Okay. So this is ZJJ plus ZB. Everything is clear. All these all already we have seen in type 2 modification. Okay. So JetBus old becomes as it is. The additional column and the row corresponds to the kth bus multiplied by now you see here. So this is I1, I2. So similarly, this is IN and this is IK. So this is the additional term that we have added for type 2 modification to get type 3 modification. Okay. Now this is in matrix form. So you can form n number of algebraic equations. Those n number of algebraic equations can be written in terms of matrix form. Later from this, so you have to give equation number for this. So this is make this as equation number 1. So eliminate ik from equation number 1. So that is our intention now. So eliminate ik. Eliminate ik from the above equation. Now that is our intention. Why? Because already here there is no kth bus. So kth bus is a new bus that has been directly connected to the reference bus by setting Vk is equal to 0. That means it is a open circuit. So if it is a open circuit means, it is a short circuit. So directly that have been connected to the reference bus. So there is no ik. There is no ik term. So you can express or you can find out the first derivation for ik, and later we are substituting that ik equation in the previous equations what we have solved, right? Now by eliminating, so you can write Vk is equal to, see how can I write Vk? So Vk is equal to Vk. So here Vk is equal to, that is another case. But as far as this is concerned, above equation, Vk is equal to Zj1 into I1 Zj1 into I1 plus Zj2 into I2 and so on, plus Zjn Zjn into In, and you are also having one more term, that is Zjj plus Zb multiplied by Ik. This already we know. Okay. Now already we have considered that Vk is equal to 0. You substitute that in this place. First of all, you have to write this equation only for your understanding. So directly I can write that Vk is equal to 0, but only for your understanding we are going to write the expression for Vk. Later in the next step, we are going to substitute Vk is equal to 0. Now from this equation, obtain Ik. Why? Because we need to eliminate Ik from the equation number 1. So in this particular case, you will get Ik is equal to minus 1 by Zjj plus Zb, sorry, Zb multiplied by Zj1 I1 plus Zj2 I2 and so on, Zjn In. Right. So this is Ik. Right. First you note it down. You note all the equations. See, this is very easy. Okay. Don't take this as a complex and complicated. So everything is clear. Type 1 modification, type 2 modification, type 3 modification, these are all interlinked. But even though if you see all the modifications, the one thing is very clear, that so you will have this as common. You are not going to change that Z bus old. That is the common point, and that is the important point in this Z bus building algorithm. First, you note down the expression for Ik. Okay. Now let us move on to the next one. Next slide. Next slide. See, the problem has not been completed yet. We are now going to derive the expression for new Z per unit. Right. Now, so Vi is equal to, now come to the type 3 modification. So Vi is equal to, how do we write Vi? So Vi is equal to Zi1 I1 plus Zi2 multiplied by I2 plus Zi3 multiplied by I3 and so on to Zin into In, and you are also having the traditional term Ik. So here it is Zij into Ik. So this is about the ith bus voltage. So we can also derive the ith bus voltage like this: Zi1 into I1 plus Zi2 into I2 plus Zi3 into I3 and so on up to the last. So already we have derived the expression for Ik, right? So just by substituting the expression now, our intention is we are going to eliminate the current Ik. Okay, why? Because here the kth bus is not there. So new bus is not there. New bus is directly connected to the reference bus. So that's why, first of all, we have expressed the expression for Ik, and later on we are going to substitute the same expression in the voltage Vi. So already we have derived the Ik. Now substitute that expression, that value of Ik in this equation. So what you will get? See this. Now directly I am going to write down the expression. You just put the another equation also. So in place of Ik, you have to write down minus 1 by Zjj minus Zb. So directly here I am writing the expression for Vi. So Vi is equal to Zi1 minus Zij multiplied by Zj1 divided by Zjj plus Zb multiplied by I1 plus Zi2 minus Zij multiplied by Zj2 divided by Zjj plus Zb multiplied by I2 and up to the last term plus Zin minus Zij multiplied by Zjn divided by Zjj plus Zb is In. Now this is the step directly we are getting, and we are substituting the expression for Ik. Okay, already in the previous slide we have seen the expression for Ik, and you have to put that same expression in this particular equation. Okay, after separating the common terms, that means after considering the all the combinations, you will get the common terms for I1, I2, and etc. up to In. So how can we write the generalized expression from this? So the generalized expression for new Z bus, new Z bus is equal to, so Z bus new Z bus new is equal to Z bus old minus, this is the formula. Okay, you can use the same formula while deriving the problems or while doing the problems. So ZJJ plus ZB Z1J Z2J, similarly ZNJ multiplied by ZJ1 ZJ2 ZJN. Please make a note. So finally, the outcome of the type 3 modification is this one. Z bus new is equal to Z bus old minus 1 by ZJJ plus ZB multiplied by the two matrices. Okay. And you have to remember one point. This is also completely the matrix operation. Okay. So you need to know the basic fundamentals you require to multiply two matrices. Okay, 3 by 1. If you want to multiply 3 by 1 with another matrix, obviously that matrix size must be 1 by 3. So then only you will get 3 by 3 matrix. So the matrix multiplication is not possible if the two matrix size of 1 by 3 and 3 by 1 are 1 by 3 into 1 by 3. In that particular case, the matrix multiplication is not possible. Okay, so this is about type 3 modification. Okay, please note it down. You just verify whether this is correct or not. For every concept I will give you 2 to 3 minutes time for remembering or the whether the expressions what I have derived here is correct or not. Okay, please note it down. Now we are going to see the next type modification, type 4. Okay, clear? Right. Next, move on to the next type modification, type 4. Now please note it down. Please note it down. Again, type 4 modification. So what about type 4 modification? So here the additional branch impedance have been connected to two old buses. So here I is also old bus, J is also old bus. So now see the current direction. So see the currents that are leaving from that particular old buses. Okay. See, all these are derivative parts. Okay, don't get confused. Now let us start deriving the solution. So we know that VA is equal to, again in this case also we are going to write down that VA is equal to ZI1 multiplied by I1 plus ZI2 multiplied by I2. Similarly, and so on, plus ZII multiplied by II plus IK. ZIJ multiplied by IJ minus IK. Please note down the equations along with me, and so on. ZIN multiplied by IN. Now you see here, just I have written the voltage expression at ith bus. Okay, so the same equation is also valid for any bus. That may be the nth bus or second bus, third bus, fourth bus, whatever it may be. You are going to have the same equation. So this is the generalized equation that can be valid for any bus. That can be valid for any bus. Okay. So the voltages of the buses I and J are, however, constrained by the equation. Next. See, already we have determined in the type 1 modification. See, all these modifications comes from one by one. One type 1 modification, later type 2 modification that can be extended to type 3, and now type 4. Okay. Now Vj is equal to Zb into Ik plus Vi. Okay. If you want to see, this is also a closed loop. That is also very important. So Vj can be written as Zb into Ik plus Vi, or else you can also note down this one as, okay. So we shall continue to the next class, next slide. Please note down this. I'm going to erase this one. Right. Just wait a minute. Right. Okay. Let us continue. So Vj is equal to this one, or else you can also have Vj can be written as, so similarly Vi is equal to Zi1 into I1. So similarly Vj is also Zj1 into I1 plus Zj2 into I2 Zji multiplied by I plus Ik plus Zjj multiplied by Ij minus Ik Zjn into In. So this is the complete expression for Vj similar to Vi. Already see, now you see here, what is the difference between Vi and Vj? No, there is no difference. Okay, but except that I is equal to j, that is only difference between the Vj and Va. So similarly you can now this is Vj which is equals to Zb plus Ik, sorry, Zb into Ik plus similarly Zi1 into I1 plus Zi2 into I2 Zia into Ia plus Ik, similarly Zij, sorry, this is Ik, okay, and so on up to Zin into I. So on rearranging the terms, so some of the terms gets cancelled, okay, and separating the I1 into I2 etc all, just by rearranging we are getting, write down, 0 is equal to, so Zi1 minus Zj1 multiplied by I1 plus, and so on, Zii minus zji multiplied by ii plus zij minus zjj multiplied by ij plus and so on. So this is only the rearrangement of the above equation. So what is that above equation? Vj is equal to zb into ik plus vi. So just we have substituted the expressions for vi and vj in the particular equation and just simply rearrangement of all the terms. All the terms, ik terms are separated, in terms are separated, and similarly I1 terms are separated, I2 terms are separated. All the terms are separated. Okay. Zin minus Zjn multiplied by In plus, now comes to the very important point. So this is very, very important. Zb plus Zii, Ik terms on both sides. Zii plus Zjj. So this is Ii. So Zjj minus Zij minus Zji multiplied by Ik. Okay, so this is on simplification and rearranging all the terms. Please note down quickly. Later we are moving to determine the formula. Now we are going to write down directly the new jet bus. Okay. See, don't get confused by seeing all these equations. These are very, very easy. So once if you try to solve along with me, obviously it will becomes very easy. Don't get confused. So directly here I am writing the, so instead of writing in the matrix form, again in this case also, I'm directly write down the formula. Okay, completed. Now I'm going to erase this sentence. Directly I'm writing the finalized formula for JetBus new. Multiplied by, so this is quite lengthy. Type 4 modification is quite lengthy, and this is the last modification. And after that we are going to see the problem. Zi1 minus Zj1. Okay, see, all these are comes from this only, right? Please don't get confused. Zi1 minus Zj1. Zin minus Zjn. Right? So this is the new JetBus. So JetBus new is equal to JetBus old minus 1 by ZB plus Zii plus Zjj minus Z2 into Zij multiplied by the matrix, and again multiplied by a Bow matrix. Okay. So with this, we have completed the type 1, type 2, type 3, type 4 modifications. Please try to remember the formula. So whenever we are going to deal the problem, obviously we are directly entering, directly write down the formula, and directly we are going to substitute, right? So please note it down. Now we are going to start a problem. Okay. Now please note down a problem based on this JetBus building algorithm. See, at the beginning of this class only, I told you that I am going to continue this hour also. I don't know why the people are lefting the class. That is up to them. Okay. Again, I don't want to repeat the same concepts in the future classes also. Please note down a problem. For the for the system. Three bus network. Shown in the figure. Build jet bus. Okay. So this is a form. This is the problem. Now I'm going to construct here. So this is the network that what he has given. Now this is 0.25. This is 0.1. Now here the node 1 is given. So this is node 1 and this is node 2, bus number 2, and this is bus number 3. So these buses are very, very important. Okay, please note down, these are very careful. 1, 2, 3 buses. And this is reference bus. This is just a reference bus. Now let us note down the values of these reactors also. This is 0.25. This is 0.1. This is also 0.1. Okay. Now you see here. So bus number 1, bus number 2, bus number 3 are clearly mentioned in the problem. These are 3 bus network, and the reference bus is also given. Reference bus is also given. So this is a reference bus. Now we need to start the solution by considering one by one. Okay. First you go through this problem. Step number 1. Initially in your system, you need to consider a reference bus. And after that, you need to add bus number 1. Don't see, please do remember that. Don't directly add. We are not going to add bus number 3 directly to the reference bus. First of all, we are considering the reference bus. Later, we need to add bus number 1. And for that bus number 1, you need to add one more bus, that is bus number 2. And after that, again, you are going to add bus number 3. So this is a step-by-step process. Directly, we are not going to add bus number 3 instead of 1 and 2. Okay, please do remember. Now see here, Z1R. Now we are adding the first branch impedance in between the reference bus and first. So if we are considering this as a reference bus, so this is bus number 1. This is the first impedance, the additional branch impedance that have been connected in bus in between bus number 1 and reference bus. Okay, so Z1R is equal to, what is the value? Value is equal to 0.25. Now, what type of modification it is? Can anybody tell me what type of modification it is? So here, R is nothing but reference bus, and 1 is nothing but a new bus here. That is not the old bus. Once if you go to bus number 2, obviously 1 is old bus. And once 1 and 2 formed, if you go to the next third bus, obviously 1, 2 becomes old buses, 3 becomes new bus. So here, in this particular case, R is a reference bus one is a new bus. So what type of modification it is? What type of modification it is? It is a type 2 modification. Is it not type 2 or type 1 modification? So it is a type 1 modification. Why? Because according to the type 1 modification, ZB connects between a new bus and a reference bus. So please note down at this particular case. So Z1 add this branch from bus number 1 to R. From bus 1. So this is old. Sorry. This is new. This is new to reference bus. You need to clearly write down all the things. So reference bus R. So now we are connecting that additional branch impedance between bus number 1, that is new bus, and reference bus. So this is type 1 modification. So here also I am directly write down the type of modification here. So this is type 1. Type 1 modification. So from that type 1 modification, already we have discussed that the old Z bus value has been increased its dimensions by 1 unit. So initially there is no Z bus old is equal to 0. Now here Z bus new is equal to 1. So the dimensions have been increased by 1 unit. Okay. So this is the first one. Z1R is equal to, so we have added this point. So this is completed. Okay. Now the second one. Step number 2. Now here, step number, see, one is already formed. Now when you go to the next step, obviously one is old bus. Now what is our new bus? New bus is equal to 2. Okay. Now we are adding that 0.1. So Z21. So Z21 is equal to, so see, this Z21 is not equal to the matrix Z21. This is the 2 is nothing but a new bus, 1 is old bus. That is the meaning of this one. Please don't get confused while writing this Z21. Don't directly substitute Z21 is equal to their Z21. So Z matrix, Z bus is equal to Z11, Z12, Z2. So all those elements are different. Now here Z21 is different. So Z21 stands for the branch impedance connected between the new bus 2 and old bus 1. Okay. So what is the additional branch impedance that you are going to connect here? So that is equal to 0.1. Now we have added this also. So this have been connected from bus number 2 from bus 2. This is new, right? To bus 1. This is old. Old. Now what type of modification it is? It is a type 2 modification. Why? Because ZB is now connected between new bus and old bus. So this is type 2 modification. So in the earlier step, the old bus, old Z base or Z bus is equal to 1 by 1. Now in type 2 modification also, the dimensions have been increased by again 1. So 1 by 1 increases to 2 by 2 now. Okay, 1 by 1 increases to 2 by 2. Now here Z bus, ZB is equal to Z bus. So which is equal to all are 0.25s. Z11 0.25, Z12 0.25, Z21 0.25. Now what about Z22? That is equal to ZB plus Z2. Please try to remember the last equation that we have already derived in the type 2 modification. ZJJ plus ZB. That means what is ZJJ here? Z22. So you need to add this additional branch impedance 0.1 to 0.25. Obviously, you will get 0.35. Now in the step number 1, the matrix of size 1 by 1. Now in step number 2, the matrix size has been increased. Why? Because in type 2 modification, obviously the dimensions of the matrix have been increased by again 1 unit. So obviously you will get 2 by 2. Now what about the third one? So just we have completed by adding 2 impedances. Now we are going to see the next one. So just we have added the second bus to the first bus. Now there is a relationship between, that means there is a one more branch impedance that is connected between 1 and 3, and 2 and 3 is also there. Okay, so first we are going to add that Z13. So Z13 is equal to, again it is 0.1. See, this completed, this is also completed. Now I am going to complete this one. Later I am going to start this 0.1. After that 0.25 has been added to the reference bus. So I am going to solve this problem step by step. Please don't get confused. So 0.1. So this is also from bus number 3 to, so which is a new bus. To bus number 1. See here, bus number 3 is new, bus number 1 is old. And that means you are also having one more type 2 modification here. Please do remember. Please do remember. So here the modifications, that means the JetBus building algorithm is also moves into the sequence wise. First type 1 modification, later type 2 modification. If type 2 modification is not there, anything else, obviously you go for type 3 modification. If type 3 modification is also there, go for type 4. So once if you completed type 4 modifications, then you come to the conclusion of determining the JetBus formation. So in this case also it is a type 2 modification. Okay. Now what about the answer? What about the answer? Now you see here. So here I am writing JetBus. This is for type 2 in step number 3. Again, the size of the old bus has been increased by 1. So 0.25. Old bus is as it is 0.25. 0.25, 0.35. I have not changed the old JetBus. Please do remember, I have not changed the old JetBus. So here I am going to add 0.25, 0.25 and 0.25, 0.25. Similarly, what about this? This is ZBB, sorry, ZB plus ZJJ. That means Z33, you need to add Z33 to ZB. So here ZB is also again 0.1. So 0.1 plus 0.25 means again it is 0.35. 0.35. So this is how you are going to get the JetBus volt. So in the previous second step, this is the JetBus. So in this case also, you have not changed the JetBus volt. The additional change is the column and the row which is corresponds to that particular element. Okay, so this is just 3 by 3. 3 by 3. Okay, so now the third step is also completed. Now we will see the fourth step. Please note down the answer. I will give you 2 minutes time for noting all these things. Please make sure that before going to the next step, first of all, please note down all these things. Okay, the next one is step number 4. Now, what is the step number 4? Now we need to add. We need to add. So see here. Now we have introduced a third bus also. Now third bus is also old bus. Second bus is also old bus. Second bus is also old bus. So obviously, so if there is initially if there is no connection between 1 and 3, directly we go for 2 and 3, connection of 2 and 3. But here already 1 is existing, 3 is a new bus, 1 is a old bus. Obviously again you will have one more type 2 modification. If this connection is not there, you won't get the third step. So directly we are going to the next step. Okay, that is the point you need to remember here. Okay, so already third bus has been introduced. Now we are connecting one more 0.1 branch impedance in between bus number 2 and bus number 3. So that is both are old buses only. Okay, so obviously how do we determine Z bus new formula? So directly I am writing the formula here. Please make sure that please note down the same. So Z bus is equal to new is equal to 1 by So this is the formula that we are going to use for calculating the new Z bus. Please do remember. Okay. Now what is the Z bus old? This one. So please make sure that substitute the same. So which is equal to 0.25, 0.25, 0.25. Next 0.25, 0.35. This is 0.25. 0.25, 0.25. This is also 0.3. So this is Z bus old. So this can be obtained from bus again previous step, bus number. I mean step number 3. Okay. Minus. Just wait a minute. Minus 1 by what is the ZJJ? So finally, this is ZJJ, Z33. J is equal to Y because it is a 3 by 3 matrix. So ZJJ is equal to 0.35. See, we shall continue the next. I mean, two only steps are left, but it's already 10:20. The time has been completed. So that's all for today. We shall continue it in the next class, and we are going to complete this third chapter under any circumstances by tomorrow, fourth term. Okay. So later on we shall start the fourth chapter. Plus, please note down this thing up to you. Just you kept this point as it is. We are going to continue it in the next class. Okay. It's already time has been completed. I've taken more time. Do you have any doubts? Students, do you have any doubts? If you have any doubts, you please raise your doubts. We are having only 2 steps left. We shall continue it in the next class. Thank you.